Solutions for Small-Scale Farmers. Coping with Land Degradation in Agriculture. Title: Solutions for Small-Scale Farmers. Coping with Land Degradation in Agriculture. Introduction. Land degradation is a complex environmental challenge that poses a significant threat to agricultural practices worldwide. Small-scale farmers, who rely heavily on their land for their livelihoods, are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of land degradation. Fortunately, various solutions exist to help these farmers cope with this issue and mitigate its impacts. This article discusses potential strategies and practices that can be implemented to enable small-scale farmers to combat land degradation and achieve sustainable agricultural production. 1. Conservation agriculture. Conservation agriculture refers to a set of practices that aim to enhance soil health and minimize soil degradation. This approach involves three main principles: minimal soil disturbance, permanent soil cover, and diversified crop rotations. 2. Agroforestry. Agroforestry is a land use system that combines the cultivation of trees or shrubs with agricultural crops or livestock. It provides multiple benefits, including soil erosion control, improved soil fertility, and increased biodiversity. By incorporating trees into their farming practices, small-scale farmers can reduce soil erosion, enhance water retention, and enhance nutrient cycling. Additionally, trees can provide shade, windbreaks, and fodder for livestock, thereby improving overall farm productivity and resilience. 3. Soil and water conservation. Implementing soil and water conservation measures is crucial for mitigating land degradation. Small-scale farmers can adopt simple but effective techniques, such as contour plowing, terracing, and mulching to reduce erosion and preserve soil moisture. The construction of small dams, check dams, and bunds can also help in water management and prevent soil erosion by retaining water on agricultural fields during rainfall. 4. Organic farming. The adoption of organic farming practices can be a viable solution for small-scale farmers combating land degradation. Organic farmers often employ methods such as composting, crop diversification, and biological pest control, which not only protect the soil, but also promote long-term sustainability. 5. Integrated pest management. Pesticide overuse has detrimental effects on soil health, water quality, and biodiversity. Integrated pest management, IPM, is a holistic approach to pest control that combines various pest management strategies to minimize pesticide use. 6. Access to knowledge and resources. Proper education and access to resources play a crucial role in empowering small-scale farmers to combat land degradation effectively. Governments, NGOs, and agricultural extension services should provide farmers with training programs, technical assistance, and information on sustainable farming practices. This will facilitate the dissemination of knowledge, access to improved seed varieties, appropriate machinery, and effective soil conservation techniques. 7. Collaboration and community initiatives. Creating networks and encouraging collaboration among small-scale farmers can enhance their capacity to cope with land degradation. Farmers can form cooperatives or join community-based organizations to share experiences, pool resources, and collectively adopt sustainable farming practices. Collective initiatives can also provide access to credit facilities, markets, and technology, enabling farmers to invest in soil conservation measures and enhance their productivity. 8. Market linkages and value-added activities. Connecting small-scale farmers to market opportunities and encouraging value-added activities can enhance their resilience to land degradation. Farmers can form partnerships with local markets, restaurants, or cooperatives to directly sell their produce at fair prices. Additionally, they can explore value-added activities such as processing, packaging, and branding to increase the value and marketability of their products. This not only provides additional income for farmers, but also reduces post-harvest losses and encourages the adoption of sustainable farming practices. 9. Climate-smart agriculture. Climate change exacerbates land degradation, making it essential for small-scale farmers to adopt climate-smart agricultural practices. These practices include drought-resistant crop varieties, efficient irrigation techniques, and rainwater harvesting systems. This can include subsidized loans, grants, or insurance schemes that incentivize the adoption of conservation practices and technologies. By reducing the financial burden and providing access to capital, farmers can implement land degradation mitigation measures more effectively. 11. Policy and legal frameworks. Establishing clear policy and legal frameworks that support sustainable land management is crucial for small-scale farmers. Governments should develop and enforce regulations that promote responsible land use, soil conservation, and biodiversity protection. Furthermore, policies should prioritize the needs and rights of small-scale farmers, ensuring equitable access to land tenure, water resources, and agricultural inputs. 12. Research and development. Continued investment in research and development is essential to enhance the knowledge and understanding of sustainable land management practices. Governments, research institutions, and relevant stakeholders should collaborate to conduct studies, develop innovative technologies, and share best practices with small-scale farmers. This research-driven approach will contribute to the ongoing improvement and adaptation of strategies for coping with land degradation in agriculture. 13. Gender equity and women's empowerment. Gender equality and women's empowerment are crucial aspects of addressing land degradation in agriculture. Women play a significant role in agricultural production, yet they often face unequal access to resources, decision-making power, and opportunities. Promoting gender equity in land ownership, access to credit, and participation in agricultural training programs can empower women to actively contribute to sustainable land management. By recognizing and addressing gender disparities, small-scale farmers can enhance their resilience to land degradation and promote inclusive and sustainable agricultural practices. 14. Farmer-to-farmer knowledge exchange. Facilitating farmer-to-farmer knowledge exchange can be a valuable approach to combat land degradation among small-scale farmers. Farmers can learn from each other's experiences, share best practices, and adapt successful strategies to suit their own farming systems. Farmer field schools, demonstration plots, and study tours can serve as platforms for knowledge exchange and peer learning. This grassroots approach fosters innovation, builds social capital, and strengthens the ability of small-scale farmers to address land degradation collectively. 15. Land rehabilitation and restoration. In cases where land degradation has already occurred, small-scale farmers can implement land rehabilitation and restoration practices. This may involve reforestation, soil erosion control measures, or the use of cover crops to improve soil health. Small-scale farmers can also employ techniques such as agroecology and permaculture to restore degraded land, enhance biodiversity, and create more resilient agricultural systems. Land rehabilitation and restoration contribute to the long-term sustainability of small-scale farming and help mitigate the impacts of land degradation. 16. Sustainable irrigation practices. Efficient and sustainable irrigation practices are vital for small-scale farmers facing land degradation. Water scarcity and improper irrigation methods can exacerbate soil erosion and salinization. Small-scale farmers can adopt techniques such as drip irrigation, precision farming, and rainwater harvesting to maximize water use efficiency and minimize water-related land degradation. Access to affordable irrigation technologies and training on proper water management can contribute to the sustainable management of agricultural lands. 17. Participatory approaches to decision-making. Including small-scale farmers in decision-making processes is essential for addressing land degradation effectively. 18. Strengthening market access and value chains. Improving market access and strengthening value chains are critical for small-scale farmers to overcome the challenges of land degradation. Creating transparent and fair market systems can enable small-scale farmers to receive higher prices for their products, incentivizing the adoption of sustainable land management practices. 19. Climate adaptation and resilience. Building climate resilience is fundamental for small-scale farmers facing land degradation in an increasingly unpredictable climate. Farmers can implement climate adaptation strategies, such as crop diversification, early warning systems, and climate-informed farm planning, to reduce their vulnerability to extreme weather events. By joining farmer groups, farmers can access training, resources, and networking opportunities that enhance their capacity to combat land degradation effectively. Additionally, farmer organizations can serve as platforms for policy advocacy, enabling small-scale farmers to influence agricultural policies and promote sustainable land management practices.